What's up, guys? Chase fan number 9 here, and I'm coming at you with some more NASCAR Xfinity Series related news. And this time, it's regarding Josh Williams. He has announced that he is returning for another full season with DGM Racing, and I'm actually really excited about this. Because keep in mind, last season when he stepped into the 36 car, he had a pretty good season. I know the 36 car is not one of the greatest, one of the, well, it's not really a top contender, but it's it can get top 20 finishes every now and then. Yes, he gets DNFs here and there, but he doesn't tear up his car too much. And keep in mind, he had a good finish last season too, and I'll tell the rest of it in the article that I'm gonna explain to y'all, and I'm gonna put a link to that article down in the description, and you guys can go check it out from there. But anyways, here's what the article says. After a career best campaign in the NASCAR Xfinity Series last year, Josh Williams will return to DGM Racing for a second full season, team officials confirmed Wednesday. The highlight of Williams' 2019 season was an 8th place finish at Talladega Superspeedway, the best run of his Xfinity Series career, to go along with 7 top 15 finishes during the year. Those consistent results, combined with staying out of trouble for the majority of the season, propelled Williams to a 17th place finish in the final standings, among the best of the non-Cup Series affiliated teams in the Xfinity Series ranks. With another opportunity to be a cornerstone of the DGM Racing program, Williams is optimistic for the upcoming season. I'm really excited about coming back again with Mario and everybody at DGM, said Williams. We had such a good year last year, and in my opinion, I feel like we had a successful season, to say the least. If we can come back and do it again, have me be a little bit better myself with going back to these tracks for the second time and others even for the third time, I think it'll show a lot of improvement. I learned a lot last year, and I'm looking forward to applying that to the 2020 season. I know we're doing a lot of stuff to get better, Williams added. Mario has been working his tail off on getting better parts and pieces for us so that we can improve our program on the track. We're really looking forward to 2020, and I'm thankful for a chance that Mario has given me to come back and try this deal again. Gosselin is looking forward to have Williams back as one of the leaders of his Xfinity Series organization and building on the successes that he and Williams produced together last season. It's a pleasure to be able to retain Josh and have him back with us for another year in the Xfinity Series, said Gosselin. Josh's knowledge of the race cars and ability to get as much as possible out of them week in and week out served us well last year, and we hope to improve both in the standings and on the racetrack throughout the year. Last year, Mark Williams' first time being able to remain was able to remain with one team for a full season in his NASCAR career, allowing for plenty of seat time, chances to learn and grow as a driver. Williams is hoping to build on that platform in 2020. Grateful for every chance he can get to compete. That's what the sport's all about. Is seat time and constantly finding ways to improve and get better, Williams noted. I don't care how good you are, even Kyle Busch, I'm sure, learns something every week. So it's big for me and has been big for me to be at the track every week. It makes me a better driver because you don't have to sit down and take the weeks off and build up any rust. I think it's helped me a lot being able to run full-time and focus on one thing, not bounce around as much. After a growing year for his team, which produced a number of high points in Williams' eyes, the Florida native is hoping for even brighter days in 2020 as DGM continues to improve. Last year we had great success and we're hunting top 20s most weeks, and we did that a bunch. This year we're going to hunt top 15, said Williams. We're going to try to stay inside the top 15 week in, week out, and maybe even creep inside the top 10 when we can at some of the shorter tracks and places where we feel like we can shine, Everybody says that speedways provide an even playing field, but I want to win a speedway race. We've got 3 chances to do that, and we've really had good success at both Daytona and Talladega. We've always been fast, and we've always shown good speed. I want to win a speedway race. That's one of the boxes I want to check off pretty bad in 2020. Williams is scheduled to drive the number 92 for DGM Racing and will have a guaranteed starting spot in the opening races of the 2020 campaign due to the owner points he accrued last season. Returning partners for Williams' 2020 Xfinity Series efforts with DGM include Startron, Sleepwell, Stay Sky Hotels and Resorts, General Formulations, Silverton Casinos, 4 Bars and Verve Systems LLC. Williams will also embark on the 6th year of his nationwide children's hospital tour, highlighted by running a special handprint tribute car at the end of the Xfinity Series season. So, wow. I think this is a good move, and based on the looks of it, it looks like he's switching numbers. He did good in the 36 car. I believe they're still going to keep the 36, but have like part-time drivers every now and then. And for the 92 car, on the other hand, I'm actually not surprised they're running 90. That Josh Williams is back in the 92. I've seen him run it before. I remember in 2017, I think, Josh Williams was driving the 92, and he was actually having a good race in that there. And that's also when he started making, no, it was the previous year he started making his appearance. But in 2017, that Daytona race, he was running up in the top 6, and I believe he cracked the top 5. But unfortunately, just like with any case regarding a play track, he unfortunately crashed out about past the halfway point to the race. It was unfortunate, but it was a great effort regardless. And he's been, I like how they're keeping this, even though they're changing the number, I like how they're keeping the same driver and not trying to switch him out or kick him off to the curb like any other team, you know. I like that because if they stick with one driver, they can improve on it. And I actually like Josh Williams. I think looks like a pretty cool dude based on what I've seen so far. And that, I swear, that Talladega race last spring, I tell you, that was one entertaining race, and I never thought I'd see the day that 36 car would get a top 10, but it did. I first caught notice of DGM Racing when they first came in back in 2015 when Mario Goslin started making starts for them. And keep in mind, that's the first time I've heard of Goslin. And it took me a while to figure out that Goslin has been in NASCAR before. He's driven in trucks. I don't think he ever did Cup, but he's done trucks from what I've heard. Yeah, it took me a while after that to figure out his backstory. And I hear that he goes by the nickname Super Mario, which I think is a really cool name. And he's also Canadian too, so shouts out to any Canadian NASCAR fans. But anyways, I think it's a really good choice there. And I've seen other drivers make starts. Another driver that drove for the team was Alex LeBay. He got top 10 at Mid-Ohio in the 36 back in 2018, I think. Yeah. It was cool having him, but then he went back to part-time. He made several starts the year before. Then he went to full-time in 2018, and then this past season he ran part-time schedule. So yeah. And I believe some other drivers like Donald Teague, who's also Canadian, will return. Alex LeBay, another Canadian, will return as well. So yeah, I'm gonna see what happens, but I like where this team's going. And you know, if I had to guess a team that the 36 could partner up with, I would have to go at Colleague Racing. No, only just because I'm just guessing that. I'm not saying that they should drive, but I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, I believe Josh will. Now, first of all, I'm kind of biased about him having a shot at a win on the plate tracks because you know wrecks are gonna happen. So yeah. But hey, who knows? Maybe he might get lucky, but we'll see. Maybe he might get a top 5 or get close to winning, but who knows? Only time will tell. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. So with that, I wish Josh Williams the best of luck, and go get him out there and don't tear up a lot of race cars, okay? If Josh can keep it clean, then he could have a pretty good, decent season. He may not make the playoffs, but I want to have at least a decent season. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. But anyways, that will do it for this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Chase Fan number 9 here. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell down below to get notifications for all my videos. And make sure to hit that like button. And with that, I'll see you guys on my next video. And until then, have a good one.